If the Los Angeles real estate market's shifting and you're a seller, how do you get your home ready for sale in a changing market? Watch this video. Scott Himelstein with the Scott Himelstein Group, your Los Angeles real estate agent. And so today we're going to be talking about how to get your home ready for sale in a shifting market if you're selling your property, right? So things are selling, you want to sell quickly, right? You want to sell for top dollar. And if that's the case, if that's you, then you really need to follow these updated strategies. And a lot of them are common sense, but I can't tell you how many times I go into a house the first time and it's just definitely not the case. And I have to open my mouth and say, hey, if this is what you want, this is what's going to be required of you to be able to actually get that top dollar for your home. All right, so let's start off with number one. This one probably Captain Obvious, but you must declutter. I know you've heard it before, right? And I know what you probably think about decluttering, right? And what it is and what it isn't. And I am literally talking about removing 30 to 45% of what's in your home. Because I recently just visited a client that are going to be selling their home soon. And even then, I told them to really get rid of almost another 30 to 40% after they actually thought in their own minds their home was ready for sale, and it wasn't. And they were totally shocked, but they understood, and it's totally necessary. So you really need to declutter. That's where having me come in at the very beginning. It's okay for me to see your house at the absolute worst, and sometimes that's even better because then I can tell you, hey, get rid of this A, B, C, and D, and you don't create any issues later. Because one thing you have to remember that this is no longer your personal home, it's now your investment, and you need to neutralize it. So take down your small trinkets, family photos, vacation memorabilia, right? Your trophies, your personalized decor. Buyers should walk in and feel like, you know what? Nobody lives here. And the best compliment I always receive is, gosh, does someone actually live here, Scott? And it means you've done your job well. Also, clean or replace your carpet if it's stained, matted, or outdated. Don't assume a buyer will want a credit instead. That's a huge mistake because they're going to often overestimate the cost of replacement. So stick to neutral, low pile options, right? White or light tones. Don't do anything dark, right? The white and light tones, I really feel open up the space and make it feel larger. And you don't have to get the thick carpeting, those fluffy options, especially if your pets have already soiled the floors, right? And yes, please replace the padding in there if there are any odors from pets that you may have or previous pets, right? You've probably acclimated to it, but the buyers will notice immediately when they walk through the front door. Next is decluttering, and that means more than just tidying. Hire a professional to scrub the baseboards. I can't tell you how many times I walk into houses and there's so much dirt and dust along the baseboards, right? The windows, the blinds, the window treatments even. You want buyers to feel your home has been well maintained. And I've actually even created a checklist for this. So if this is something you want, reach out to me about that. It's a big really checklist about staging your home using your own furniture as well as cleaning that house that you own that you're trying to get on the market. All right, last, use only white or neutral towels. If you're folding towels for open houses or listing photos, definitely fold them spa style, right? Stack them very neatly. It gives a peaceful, luxurious feel, and it's a small touch that really makes a big impression, right? You don't want to see a home that has a towel that looks like it's been there since 1975, and you know what I'm talking about, right? So you want something that looks new and goes with the decor of the home. When it comes to paint, don't skip it. This is one of your best returns on investment. Even if it's inconvenient, neutral paint really makes a home look clean and move-in ready. And if you have bold colors, it's time to go white. If you have a green or a lavender accent, well, you need to get rid of that. I recommend Dunn Edwards, their Swiss Coffee or Whisper, and Benjamin Moore, the White Dove. These shades photograph beautifully and make rooms feel bigger and brighter. Also, eliminate bright colored decor. You're not selling a home in Hawaii or the Caribbean. That includes throw pillows, wall art, dishes, blankets that are visually distracting. Bright colors just don't photograph well. Check Pinterest or Restoration Hardware for neutral staging inspiration, right? And use the rule of odds. And that means group accessories in ones, threes, or fives, and opt for fewer, larger statement pieces rather than a lot of small ones. Less is always more. This is a common one, but I can't tell you how many times this is something I always feel like a lot of my sellers are trying to resolve the day of the photo shoot. And that is, make sure all of your light bulbs work. Light everything, even during the day. Buyers want bright, natural, airy homes. A burned out light bulb gets flagged on inspection and reports as inoperable, and that word sometimes even scares buyers. So each room should have a defined purpose. Don't put a bed in the dining room or a desk in the kitchen nook. Make it easy for buyers to imagine how the space is meant to function. Remove unnecessary mats and rugs, especially around toilets, sinks, or kitchens. They collect dirt and they distract from the overall cleanliness of the home. This is where having our interior designer coming in at the very beginning of the process and working with you, because if you're living in the home, maybe you can't get rid of all of the furniture. A lot of times we'll move the furniture around for you. It's something that our crew does. You don't have to do it, but it makes a world of difference for our sellers. Take down your tissue boxes, your paper towel holders, anything that looks too lived in. And this actually goes for old or broken window treatments. If you have broken blinds, take them down. It looks better with nothing than it's going to be with something that's broken or old and dated, right? And you know what? It actually ends up blocking light, and they're not on trend right now. So if your drapes are heavy, patterned, or outdated, remove them. Better just to have the curtain rod. Bare windows are better than any bad window coverings. Buyers can install their own and customize it how they want to do it. And functionality matters. Appliances, fixtures, smoke detectors, water heaters, everything should work. Don't offer a credit, just fix what's broken. Credits raise red flags and make buyers question what else might be wrong. Take the time and make sure all these small things are working, right? And then this is a small one. Sometimes it can't be avoided, but try avoiding to show your home on trash day. You know what? Schedule photos and the open houses around it, right? Because the drone photos aren't going to look great if the whole street has the trash cans out right there, right? Especially if you're trying to have that drone go all the way from the top of the street to the bottom and all it shows is trash cans on the street, right? So make sure your curb appeal's dialed in, green grass, clean walkways, trim trees, neutral mulch, right? No dead plants. This makes a huge difference in everything. And don't forget to clean spider webs or eaves, right, in the corners, and ask neighbors to remove their junk cars if you can also, right? And so finally, what I think the most important one is hire a professional real estate agent who will provide not only high-end photography and media, that basically if you've done everything we've talked about in this video, you've worked hard to make your home shine. So don't let bad pictures sabotage that. Great photos will help your home stand out online and drive buyer interest, right? So that's really critical. And don't forget to download, right, our checklist, right, that we can give to you. So reach out to us, basically of what you need to do to get your home ready for sale. Now, I'm very hands-on with our sellers, right? And so we like to be able to help them from beginning to end. We have our interior designer, and of course our Concierge Plus program, which allows you as the seller to make repairs or remodel the home, right, at no cost up front to you as the seller. You just pay at the close of escrow after negotiating what the rate was with our contractor. So if you like this video, please give it a like, definitely please, and subscribe to our channel. I really truly enjoy educating buyers and sellers and kind of helping you present your home in the best possible light. So again, if you like this video, hit the like button and definitely subscribe. I'm Scott Himelstein with the Scott Himelstein Group, and we'll see you on the next video.